Our annoying, longtime foe, Jia is attacked at the farmlands of Guangling by Su Cho. And on two entrances into the town proper, our enemies are burned and destroyed. The last of the Black Mountain bandits, led by Zhang Yan's son, Zhang Mo, attacked the city of Yaiyuan, and they do take it, pillaging and profiting from the work of others who live honestly. Now we take the fight to them. We must finish off these weaker foes and prepare for Wu's conquest. We have a new turn now, and we have so much more to do. Thankfully, two of our enemies wanted a peace treaty. They'll be leaving us alone, and now we can focus on more important matters. If we go look around, we've got Cao Cao right down here. He's getting ready to finally go after a capital belonging to Jia. We've got to destroy her. Over here, Su Chu, he'll be moving down to finish off their leader at Kuaiji. She's still very much alive, and she will be taking my rice paddy fields very soon. But that's okay, she's isolated, we'll get her eventually. As for the other army led by Liu Kong, because he wanted a peace treaty, we can now go focus on Surong. So Ang will begin to move down here to go fight. It'll take him a few turns, but he'll make it. Shaoyuan, instead we'll bring him back over to the west again. The idea is to take over what they have. I'll be fighting out every minor battle that I can in order to quickly destroy our enemies, like over here. Taiyuan has got to belong to me. Now, I've already beaten him many times before. I feel no need to fight out that battle. I don't need to prove myself in that battle. We've already destroyed him and his people. He's a faction heir. Do you have another family member here? I believe you do. That should be your brother. Let's go look at the map real quick. Are the walls all broken up? Well then, if I go in and fight, that would be quite an awful thing. Instead, we will delegate, because I'm done fighting that bandit. I mean, keep in mind how often we have killed his people. It's over. She got to get revenge.
Welcome, my lord.
We now own a new location. Okay, we're going to upgrade our capital building into a small city, because Taiyuan can be used to make a lot of money. Between your toolmaker and iron mine, my god, it can be incredible. We have too many people. Destroy that building. We don't need it. I'll pay for it to be destroyed. I can't build anything new right now, but that's okay. Alright, let's have a look over here. Killed in battle, all three of them are dead. A new commander is secured. We've gained a brown thoroughbred, giving +4 to resolve. Let's go see if Dion Wei could use it. Yeah, he could. Here you go. Now he's even beefier than before. 70% more general's health. My god, that's a lot. Occupation. We don't need to worry too much about that. So most of our events are now done. We have only one army to worry about, led by Guan Hao. Guan Hao will now move up north. I'm gonna let him still guard, actually, when I think about it, our capital area. We need someone to guard down here. And then finally, we get to look at public order to find out who might rebel against me. You know what, I won't tax you for too long if you're going to rebel, but they should be okay. I think they'll be okay. Anything we build right now has got to benefit us, and it's got to be cheap if possible, because I only have so many funds to utilize, so I need to have cheaper buildings right now. A great temple, we don't really need that right now, do we? Ping Yuan is rather unhappy. We're working on that as we speak. Ping Ching, you've got over here. Ah, here we go. Coin maker. It'll get rid of corruption in adjacent commanderies, which is very important to our cause and our people. So we do have a new system that we'll be trying out for a time, where for minor battles, I won't be covering them in a post-commentary replay type of deal. I'll just be fighting them out. But a major battle that has a lot going on, I will need that time to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and also to get really cool cinematic shots too. We took that 1% replenishment, why not? He'll be back, but we'll still beat him back. One homeless guy is trying to cause problems. One vagrant is coming to my lands to burn down some buildings and crap on our porches. And right now, Jia is coming to fight us. Here's a minor battle. We'll go fight this battle out right now. What I did not know is that we were going to defend Chinese Helm's Deep. This map is really cool, and I wish I had a bigger army to actually defend it, but if we wanted to prolong this battle, we totally could. Look at this map, man. There's so much of it that you can defend. It's so damn cool. We're just gonna fight down here just to try to whittle their numbers down, because we do have very powerful towers, but still, that is so cool, and I'm very pleased that it's in here. Let's move back my spear warriors over here. We'll just let my archers go kill their archers. I think that's the good plan, the good time that we need today. Let's go over here, go fight as well. We'll begin by shooting some archer militia. We just get to wound them for a time. Oh, they're in range. Go shoot them. Come on now. Don't be weird. Don't be strange. Oh, we're already losing so many. They have so many more archers than I do. It's gonna be nasty. Let's just go charge in while they're being shot up. We just gotta try to wound a few of them, get a few kills in. They have so many more units than I do. Oh yeah, over 3,500. I have 1,500. What am I meant to do against such reckless hate? All right. This side is not going to go charge in because we need to get some love in. I'm a little bit too late. They're going to make it to my towers before I do, but it's okay. We're just here to get a few kills, as I said before. If we could just weaken them in any capacity, cool. If we can't, oh well. Such is life, such is potato. We just deal. Trying very hard over here to get some enemies. What I cannot wait to see, if you want to ask me, what do I want to see in terms of modifications? Now, there's always going to be gameplay improvements, you know, that you can make, or you can make population work in a different dynamic or system. But what I want is very superficial. It's very shallow, but it does engage me a lot when it's done well. And what I truly want is more unit variation in terms of appearance. If I could see more types of armor, if I could see more types of whatever in that sense, I would love that so very much. I love seeing different types of gear. So if we could see more variation, I think that would be very cool. Like over here, we've got some guys who look very different. The armor looks very cool. It's whenever they're only wearing clothing where it's like, all right then, I'm not as interested. Man, she has been such a champion for her people. When the husbands have died, the wives have taken up the sword and banner, and they have fought well, but now they too will fall. But no, seriously though, their wives have done a great job. I wonder if they've even made the heirs every time, or if they haven't had children. That was one thing that happened, I think, and if I had a mod for it early on, it would have been much different. But there's a cap on how many kids can be had from what I understand, and I could be wrong, so someone who mods can correct me, and we can leave now. It wasn't that major of a battle, but it was a fairly important battle. Just to weaken her. She lost over 800, nearly 900. You wouldn't think that she did, but she did. So now there's less enemies to worry about if we manage to reach her in time. I doubt we will, but that's okay. We're gonna lose some battles whenever we can't defend every single location like that. Let's go have a look around here. A new child. What's up, PS? A new child. Cao Yu, ho ho. There's Cao De for Cao Ren. Cao Feng for Cao Eng. And for Wang Lin, he had a child too. Wang Yuan Ji. My god. We have a family. We could have used them much earlier on, but that's okay. I forgive them all. My credibility is slowly going up. Because we have to do so much more on each turn, it's going to take a while to actually get it back up. It's not like we're ending turns quickly. So now we can go after her small city and easily take it over. Let's easily do that. Done.
My ambition is coming to fruition.
A would-be assassin. You injured Shahodun again. That's a shame. He's already been injured. He already has one eye. That's okay. That's okay. Occupation and still regain champions. Ooh, champions leather. +9 to instinct and 55 armor? My god, it's really strong. I'll have to give it to someone.
The mightiest tree
John Yu?
survives on its roots.
No, you're fine. The Lord of Fire set. Yeah, I like everything about what I've just been told. Alright, we'll give him the Family Spear for more instinct. Now he's got more instinct. Oh, well, you have your +2, right. I want to give you even more instinct than you have. That can be a pain. There's only so many things that will give you that. I can give you more stuff over here. Let's see. No, nothing really that will benefit you for that. More resolve. Take that. Now you're a little bit beefier. He's already very powerful. He really hates Yuan Shao, but Yuan Shao's done for. I don't know where that guy's at, if we killed him or not. I don't know. Hopefully hell. Hopefully hell. But yeah, let's move down now. See, now we can at least get over here. We can eventually get there in a few more turns. Shao Yuan is going to now move towards another enemy, another major area, by going over here. And then while that's happening, the Bandit Queen, she's just kind of chilling out over in Taiyuan. Taiyuan is Not very happy right now. They're currently upgrading. They'll be ready in time. I could just do that now, I suppose. Yep, done. All right, let's go ahead and get our Confucian temples. We can build that up. Done. Now they're happier. We can get another type of building to help out. Labor. Private workshops. We'll take that instead. And done again. So income will go up. We can upgrade it one more time. Now Taiyuan is at least becoming happier. Lu Yu can help out over here with more industry. Thank you, Lu Yu. Yeah, so in time, we'll have a lot more money here. I will need to upgrade things. -10 to corruption. I will convert it. As much as I like having all that money, we need to get rid of corruption, so we'll do that. 750. We'll upgrade it again later, whenever I have more money. But now corruption is lower. We're only at 45% corruption rather than the very high amount that we had before. So while we're here, I could stop taxing them, or I could leave her here for a turn or two. We're not fighting Liu Kong right now. We're fighting Surong. And let's see. Cao Ang is still moving down. We still have enemies to fight.
In summer, the days are longer.
I'm sure they're gonna get their armies to come bother me all together collectively. Oh my. 2 armies to fight. You know, that extra little boost from their friends might be too much for us. That's really surprising. That might actually be a little bit much for our faction for what we have going on here. That's a good question. Would it indeed be too much? Let's have a look at what they have real quick. Okay, so we are looking at some basic militia. It's really just because of all the officers. I only have 2 melee officers, and they would have 1 extra. And Surong is very powerful. He's also very old, and he has a really good mount, the Grey Elite. I want that mount. So he's got some pretty good stuff. He's got some very high resolve. Do any of you have anything that's really spectacular? I mean, I've got some better characters than you, I believe, personally. Huoda would have some decent stuff. He's got a guard. Let's go ahead and fight it out. Let's go. Our battle is now beginning. Did you know the Silk Road was actually founded during the Han Dynasty? The dynasty expanded the Central Asian section of the trade routes around 114 BC. If you think about how much that influenced the known world at that time for us, it was incredible in terms of expanding philosophy, science, trade, whatever you could really think of. That Silk Road would last for a very long time. Right now there's a duel happening. Let's hope that we can win that duel. Let's go look at my formation while they duel and fight it out. Over here is Wang Lin, a very powerful warrior. I wanted to deploy a little bit closer to them, so I did. We've got Masu back here, who's still a fledgling strategist. And we have on the front lines my spear guards, right behind them crossbowmen. Over in the trees, we have a bunch of horsemen as well. And to my left flank, I have my trebuchet. No flaming shots. Okay, so over here the duel is still happening, it's still going on, they're still moving towards me. I'll be using whatever I can to destroy them with my many crossbows. And for a future playthrough, I will be using a Chinese voiceover, so that we don't have to hear things like, oh, how witty, so very witty. I can't do it again, I'll lose my mind. So we're switching to Chinese voiceovers for the combat portion. Let's go have a look around here. You can see that I've already hit a lot of their horsemen. The goal was to use my trebuchet to do so, in addition to using my mini bolts to do so as well. So the battle's still going on. Those bolts are still hitting very hard, and we still have 1 more enemy to take on. Goodbye. And he is dead. He is gone. Ah, I did it. No one's cheering you. Well, no one nearby is cheering you. Sorry, buddy. They still have a lot of horsemen left. We're looking at some Raider Cav. We're looking over here at some G Militia. I destroyed a decent portion of their initial force though. There's some of them who were just like lured over here, and that was fine because I have the bolts for it. I wish I had more bolts, but if Masu had more cunning, I would have more bolts. See, you need cunning in order to know to bring more bolts, right? So they're moving. And they'll die because while that's going on, we still have their main force right over here, way over here. And so if we look at it, they've got Mamidi and Surong, their actual leader, Surong. And there's another duel happening right down here. The duels are not yet over. The battles are continuing. See, you can just watch things play out for a little bit. I'm going after their horsemen as well. They're just kind of spinning around. My horsemen are charging in. They do have some G militia that I need to target. These guys have got to die in some capacity before they come after me. Maybe we could just like heap our horses at them. I don't really know. We've already broken one group of their horses. They have another group that's still alive and wavering. That duel is now proceeding. They still haven't knocked each other over. I don't know what's up with that. That's a long fight. We have some more horsemen charging in. I'm sure, let's see, Guan Hao is still doing his own thing. So it's Wang Lin who's currently dueling. Alright, he finally did it. Wang Lin has decent damage. He's gonna be able to do a lot, I think. We've got some newer characters who are a little bit more iconic in the faction. It's crazy how we went from having few armies to having a lot of armies, but because we're wedged kind of in the middle, makes it challenging. In the future, I nearly just want to move into one general direction to keep my back at the sea, the ocean, the mountains, or whatever. That way we can limit how many areas we have to fight from. Largely, oh right, and there's also a beta patch. I mean, one day it'll be a real patch, but there's a beta patch that's out for the game right now that's meant to nerf the Yuan Shao vassals. He was not defeated. No, Wang Lin won. Weird bug. And maybe that bug was fixed too. So thankfully they're actively patching and we're not having to wait for DLC or whatever. We're just getting patches, which is how it should be. And I'm very happy about that. And right now we're going after crossbows. Well, bows, not crossbows. With my crossbows, we're going after bows. Oh my god, could you imagine that? You're just standing there, all of your friends are dead, you just leave, 100 bodies are left behind. What would be great is if one straight arrow hit that bird. I would find that kind of funny.
The enemy warriors are running.
And so they fall. My god, when they run, they know how to run. They just sprint out of there. Also, brief reminder that if you want an excellent TV show, it's 6 parts or 5 parts, I believe 6, and it is called Kingdom. It's based on the Joseon dynasty, which lasts for hundreds of years, and a zombie setting, which actually incredibly works well for that type of medieval-esque setting. I'm thinking it's probably like in the 1600s, because that would have been after a Japanese invasion, and also they had a gun in it. The guns are not a main feature, they're a very new thing, clearly, but it's very good, it's very well made, and I like it a lot, and I think many of you would like it too. So it's called Kingdom, and it's on Netflix, and it's very good, so check it out. I really wish Netflix had Red Cliff parts 1 and 2. I need to find a like Blu-ray copy of Red Cliff. I don't like to buy physical copies of things anymore because like when you move, it's a huge pain to have like hundreds of DVDs or whatever. But I think here I might have to buy it.
If only wars were won with witty words.
If only. Anyway. So yeah, I think I want to find that so I can watch it on a bigger screen and be like, hey, that looks really good.
Attack!
I need to watch the Three Kingdoms TV show. Gotta watch all of that stuff. I've just been consuming a lot more stuff like that. Like right now, I'm watching a Thai anthology called 13 Terrors. It's actually really good. I was very shocked because, you know, horror TV shows I think are very hard to do, but it's familiar enough in terms of cinematography, but it's also different enough because it's interesting to find out how another culture perceives and deals with the topic of the afterlife. So I find that to be very cool, and it did help that I was like watching it in the middle of the night too. And I was like, oh god, I'm feeling it now. But I haven't really like watched a lot of scary stuff in a while because I've gone through a lot of the really good films. Like for a good year and a half, dude, I used to never watch scary films, but now I do. And I've watched a lot of them. Whether it's indie, whether it's major older films, I've just watched a lot. And look over here. Suzu, he's losing the fight. Oh, he's gone. We took care of him too. Anyway, that was just like my little segue to some other topics beyond what you're seeing in the game.
Oh, get back up, you
So if you're into that, great. If you're not, don't worry. It was very, very brief. We are good now. So right now, my horsemen are charging out. We're going after a few of their units all together. Surreal is very pissed off. I've killed one of his family members, Suzu, being probably one of his kids. One thing that I did pick up was a mod in order to let other people have kids, which is why you're actually seeing kids now. And I wish I had it in the very beginning, because at this age, at this year, you should be having kids in their 20s and 30s, but you don't really have a lot. I mean, we're having some kids now coming of age, but there should have been more. And families should be much larger, where you go, oh my god, that clan has expanded. That group has become powerful. Because it's very interesting when you have family members fighting for another group. Now, we've largely won the battle. We've gone through it all. We've beaten them. The time is now to leave, so the battle is over. Good work, everyone. We won that battle. We lost over 1,200 men. We gained a new ancillary. 2 enemy leaders were killed, and we have a fellow here who isn't really that bad. He's fraternal, kind, and brave. You know, I do like your tunic. It would fit better on one of my guys.
Grant them
Later.
dignity in death.
And we'll take 5% unit replenishment, because we could use it. Who knows who might want to come fight me. But now we have 2 greatly weakened enemies who are caught over here. Surreal made a wrong decision to come at me. Oh, I can't reach you. You have 1 wounded leader. Macho might actually lead their faction soon. I don't know who else would be an heir after Surreal. I've killed off so much of their leadership, they have very little left. My god, all of you are powerful. Longlen, 54 years old. Decent armor, okay. I'll find someone who needs my current equipment. I don't know who it's going to be yet, but eventually I'll find someone for that role, for that armor. Okay, I've got money again. I shall spend my money on getting more what? More money? Oh, absolutely. Like over here, we can upgrade that. Minus 15% corruption to adjacent commanderies. And Dong is in the middle of everything. Dong is right here. That's going to help out a lot of adjacent locations. And now we can end our turn. It's only the Bandit Queen who needs to move. I could move her off to the west and not tax that one faction. If we move her over here, we could have her take out a few locations belonging to Surreal. I don't really want those locations as much. I would rather use a cheaper army up there, so I might actually do that instead. We need to use her for more powerful enemies. She's way too strong to be used on such weak foes. So we'll bring her down. We'll bring her down over here. If they want to rebel, I will just not tax them for a turn or 2, and they'll be alright. Hostile forces? Oh yeah, that one army, yeah. Look, I just won't tax you for a little bit. Enjoy. Now we can end our turn. It's only 1 minor enemy left. What can he do? What can he do? Not much. I'm impressed. He keeps coming back though. We'll take his lunch. I'll have to fight out one of those fights just to kill him, because I don't know if we can. Oh really? That's a weird choice for you to make. He's like, you know what? I feel like I could take you on, Cao Cao. I could kill your entire family.
Another branch grows and
Saong is now at a higher rank. Shohodun is now back. Good. That is completed. What now? Lumang is now a grand ex. Oh my god, he's become such a dramatic power to Kingdom of Ba. Lumang is like, yeah, you know what? Things are pretty good over here. Wow. Larceny. A random item, eh. Discredit character, empower trade. Increasing my own trade. Okay, I mean, like, these are alright. I hope they give him land eventually. Yeah, Ba's not doing very well. Ba is not doing well at all. No wonder they need to promote Lumang. They got Sun Yi. There's their emperor. They got Ganli. But they just do not own a lot of land. They have 3 armies total. Please don't use Lumang out there. I believe they might be doing so though. Oh dear, he might die in combat. That's awful. If he does, hey man, you served well. Okay, Song. What are we gonna do with you? I want you to have more damage. Oh, 25% more campaign movement range. Absolutely. That is without even a thought. You should do that. Oh yeah. Okay, plus 12 to resolve. You lose a bit of expertise for your melee evasion. It's already very low. I suppose we should change it up. It would give you more base damage, so hey. Check it out. Give it a go.
Resist corruption.
All right, I think that'll do it. Now let's move out. Let's see. Hold on. We'll move you. Sai Mao, he's still alive. That's crazy to me. We'll move you over to the west for right now. You've got a cheaper army. You're not bad, it's just that you two have a cheaper force. So I think I would like you two to come out there to come fight for a little bit. Let's just move you over to the west for at least a little while. Zhao Yuan's gonna finish up the war over here, but he's for more important wars.
What you train for?
It is. They have a very elite army. We can easily go to Chang'an. Low casualties, thankfully. We can take Chang'an as a base of operations in the mountain. Man, he fought his way out. I mean, dude, when you think about what Xiahou Yuan did to maintain our control here, he did so very much. The guy is just a monster of war, and I'm so glad he's on our side. Or life would be fleeting for, I think, a few of us. All right, now let's go over to the Jianan rice paddy.
Cut them down.
We can delegate, we can take out another enemy, and we can occupy like that. So if we look at it, we can upgrade these in order to just have a cheap way to get a bigger garrison. I like that idea. It's a good idea. The bandit queen, she's going to start moving down too. We need her to, I could get her to come down over here, I suppose. Let's just get her to march instead. I wanted to come way down. I mean, I could just recall her, I suppose. That would be the cheaper choice. So let's just recall her. It'll take way too long to get her to do anything else, so we're just gonna recall her entire army. She'll be back in one turn. We'll have the money, hopefully, to just pull her back out. Let's go ahead and look at public order because you know how important it is. Lu Jiang, let's see. You have too many people. Let's finally upgrade you. You need the love. Dong Lai, you have way too many people too, but I can't upgrade that. 3.5 million people. Okay, what can I do for you then? What can I do for you to make you more money? You have way too high of a corruption score. Let's make sure that I'm going down the right route. Private workshops. Nope, not private. It's going to be labor. If not labor, then state workshops. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So we'll work with state workshops. We need to get rid of corruption everywhere. It's too bad over there. All right, so we've done all that we can. Taiyuan, if I tax you, -5 is not too bad. I want 10k income. Now who dares attack me? We have all these old names, people who have been alive for a very long time. Very few of the originals are here. It's crazy. It's getting rather violent. All right, the bandit is finally gone. Corrupt governor. Oh, Liu is not doing too well. Side with the administrator. Well, naturally, I would side with her. She's a badass. Traits gain cordial for Dion Wei, giving him +6 to authority, +2 to cunning, and +10% from commerce from, you know, that stuff. But he won't be being any type of administrator like that anyway, so it's all good. All right, we got Shugan, Shi Yi, and Fu Wan. A bunch of intelligent men who are in my court. I could probably use like 1 or 2, but they need to be at a decent rank. I don't want to train up too many more. All right, let's go look around at my mini armies. Shu Chu's been traveling for a while. I think in the future, I'm just gonna depend on redeployment because that takes way too long to move through. If it's like more than 3 turns, I'm just gonna redeploy because I feel like that would be fine. All right. Our bodyguard is such a champ. The Tiger Fool knows how to kill. He's good at it. He's very good at it. Okay, so after that, what else do we have? We've got Xiahou Yuan. I've got 5 armies. I've got a lot of armies. I cannot complain about how many armies you're able to get in a late game. It's actually a pretty fair number, I've got to say. Is Surong going back home? He's currently 67. Oh, he's an old guy now, but he's definitely going back home. Let's go to Luoyang. Saong will go help out. These two are going to be the ones that I used to go invade the desert. We're just going to go take everything that we can. Gong Sun Xiong, I don't want you to die. You're doing just fine, I think, on your own. You have Dong Li Kai under your command, Ping Fu, and Na Win. Bunch of decent characters. Let's go look at Xiahou Yuan. So he's just going to wait there for now. And Cao Cao, he's not going to wait. Cao Cao is going to move down here to this farm. We have Sun Ce, who's over to the west. Oh, he's alive. Good for him. And we know that someone ranked up. That's going to be Zhao Jin. And we're going to go put a point over into nobility for him. One day I might use him in combat. We could have like a family army somewhere. I don't know when. I'm not gonna give you that yet. I'm not gonna give you that yet. You're leading an army? Oh, Jing Mao, please don't. Stop. Come home. Might be time to lead these guys. Alright, so you're in Wu. Wu has 18 million, 14 counties. Wu is very strong. Wu will be a huge challenge. 8 armies total. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot. Infiltrate army. I want you to have some administrative appointment instead. Commit. Very good. Alright, now Lumeng, you too. I want you to do that as well. Commit. Very nice. Hopefully in time, they will be able to have that appointment and not lead an army. I don't want to lead any army. That's just weird to me and a bad idea. Okay, I want to know more about Surong. Let's go get Yushu to come out there. I'll just recall him if I need to, but for now, he should be good out there. We need to go find out what's happening. Poor Hansui was completely obliterated. I couldn't do anything for him. I couldn't protect him. He was just done. There was just too much going on. Okay, let's get rid of some corruption and done. We can tax him too. That's awesome. We've got Longyi. I don't need any more farms right now. We're just trying to work on any type of corruption, decreasing buildings. Minus 10% corruption. We'll take that. All right, Taishan. You don't need a temple, do you? Nah, you're okay. Hone. That's a beautiful farm. Yingchuan. Guangling even. We got, let's see, what else do we have? Chen. Chen's way over here. We got Jian Yi. We'll take that. And Shindu, take up your bamboo woodcutter. We need to upgrade those bordering locations because when Wu attacks, we need to make sure that we can defeat them in glorious combat. Okay, +2 to public order. That's actually pretty darn good. Anything for more trade influence would be decent too, or just more commerce. I like making more money. It makes me happy. Does a lot for us. It does so very much where we're able to just destroy our enemies just by having more money. All right, I'm gonna go for some good stuff here. Let's see. Income from commerce, building upkeep could go down. Getting rid of more corruption though is always my goal. It's just so much a need. So I guess we can go down that route. 5%. Yeah, okay, so +2 to public order. The Bureau of Banditry. We'll take that. So now people are gonna be a little bit happier. And I like that a lot. Like over here. Public order is going down due to population. People in power. We're gonna need some manner of happy building over here one day. But for now, at the very least, we have a lot more money coming in. I've worked very hard to get my money very high and to get it to where it needs to be. So on our following turn, we'll bring back the Bandit Queen. I don't know where I'm gonna put her exactly yet. I could just wait, just let her chill out in court for a bit. Never really decided on what I want to do with that. Okay, we need to invoke a new council. Strong economy. Yeah, see, I mean, I'll be doing all of these. I don't even want to look through them. They're just like things that add some benefits, so it's just good to refresh them whenever you've done a few of them on your own. Chang'an. I wonder if you have any armies. Oh, what's happening over here? Holy shit. Okay, Wu, Ma Xian, Gongdu. Gongdu's alive. A sorcerer. Oh god. A philosopher and a jade carver. These are all really cool, man. Oh, that looks... Oh god. I'm here to liberate the people. Oh. That guy looks intimidating. You know what? We're not going to Magic Mountain, all right? I'm gonna go out of my way to avoid Magic Mountain. I think I might try to get Yuan Chu to join me directly later. If not Yuan Chu, then someone else. Are you kidding me? Kongzhou, you're an idiot. You have... Okay, well, we know where the Bandit Queen is going. All right. Oh, you left the coalition as Liu Kong. All right. You're fighting a lot of factions right now. I've got some buddies out here. Meeting in the gardens. Interesting. So Liu has someone that they really like. I don't know who, but someone. Alright, more buildings completed. Very nice. Ongjong. Old man. How old are you now? He's like 85, 86. He's currently 85. The guy is just ancient. He's been around forever. Alright. Now it's time to replenish a little bit, so let's just bring you in. You don't really need to replenish, do you? Not really, no. We're gonna have you go up north. Just straight up. Let's go. And we might have the capacity to go after... Who's over here? Oh, the Yellow Turban. Okay, they're currently under attack. That's interesting. Alright. Well, that's good. They have a rebellion happening in their lands. Who's over here? Macho! What the hell? Alright, let's go look for our one little enemy. Oh, he's right here. Found him. Okay, yeah, he's right by us, so we can actually... Yingchuan, how big is your garrison? I'm really curious about that. It's a pretty decent garrison. I think he would have some issues. Macho is very much alive. He is, let's see, a most brilliant warrior. Yeah, indeed. Zhongmi is still alive. We got Shi Kasao. And now I'm going to raise up an army. Led by you-know-who.
Justice is claimed by whoever
There we go.
wins.
More replenishment faction-wide. See, those
Where are my
little
treasures?
missions are just fantastic. They're just so good. Alright, we'll take you. We'll take Dion Wei.
Lift the peasants.
And I still have money, so who ranked up? We got someone who ranked up. That's going to be Wang Yuying. Alright, let's see. We're going to give you diligence, just for the hell of it. You can make my buildings cheaper, and I appreciate that very much so. Let's go look around real quick. We've got over here Satsao, who's ready to go after a different location. We're due for more big battles. We haven't had too many for this part, largely because we're still trying to beat down on some weaker foes, but that's okay. It's all building up. It's all contributing to the fateful conclusion that we're aiming for, that I'm aiming for, that we're all aiming for here. Kwaiji, you make a lot of food, and I appreciate you for that. Cheap buildings. Cheap buildings. Okay.
Home gladdens the heart.
I can move you about here, I suppose. Whatever you take will be sufficient. Oh, there's Surong. He's still trying to get back home.
Vent frustration.
That's adorable. Poor guy, he's like, oh man, gotta make it. And Ma Xian we're not fighting, but he owns a lot of land too. He's got lands I want. I want all the lands. I want the freaking Silk Road. Alright. Guangling, we're not taxing you. I can give you some public order, like another +2. I didn't build a grand temple for you. What the hell am I thinking by not building you a grand temple? There's your temple. Enjoy. Another thing completed here. +2 to public order, more population growth, and more satisfaction for champions. So we've done that now. Guangling is doing fine. Public order is fine. We have more money coming in. That's awesome. Ping Yuan is needing some help, but it's okay too. We've got, let's see, Taishan. Jianan. Yeah, take that. Upgrade. And now we can end our turn. And we are good. Our enemies are like, man, what can we do about the kingdom of Cao Cao? I don't know. What can you do? Cao Pi is going to be one day the emperor, and he's a young man too, so he'll be good to go. Ill-determined rebellion. Ma Xian. Okay. Gongdu. Oh, Gongdu's finally gone. There goes my spy to go spy on. Alright, who do we have here? Wei Dan, Chaoxing, Jing Pigu, Guoxiang, and Yinjui. It's a lot. That is a lot. Alright, I have all the money I need. I have all these new benefits that are helping me out so very much. Alright, so we've taken over all that business. I've got some stuff that I want to go over and take over. Yuan Shu, I would like to take over your lands one day. He's got some decent armies. Well, good for you, pal. There's not a lot for me to fight down here. There's only a few locations of Wu that I would want to take. Yuan Shu is going to be a nice thorn in his side. Wu just has so much land. That's why I'm just trying to get ready to counter them all. Liu Zhang is not very powerful, but I'm glad he serves me. That's a good thing. A very good thing. We'll just come on down and start taking stuff. We're building a road. A road where? A road right over here, because look at that. Eventually I'll be able to take like one location, then two, then we'll be at the Kingdom of Wu. I'll be able to deploy armies down here to quickly get to him. That would be awesome. I might even try to take over the lands of the Han Empire that are left, which are a small pocket, sure, but that would put me like right in the middle. If I redeploy all my armies down there after taking what's up north, they would be very much bothered. All right, let's go by who I'm not, well, I'm not taxing you right now. Let's go by income and see if there's anyone else I'm not taxing. A lot of locations are just very poor, and I'm trying to work on them, so like we'll take over here a food trader, get some more income in. All right, we have Yi. Communal workshops. Guangling is over here. Coastal fishing village. Beihai, Taishan, let's see. We got Chen. Chen has a new farm. Good for you, Chen. All right, let's go look at our armies now. Shu Chu is still getting ready for a new fight. Is it time? Is she here? Oh, she's here. Hello. Hi there. Oh, she's all alone too. Let's go look at that map. It should be the same one. It's gonna be a grinder. We're just gonna have to fight our way through. Oh my god. Oh god, it's gonna be so nightmarish to break through here. Okay, she has a lot of men. We shall demand surrender. Yeah, it's worked once. It was actually very impressive. It worked once, I think, in my other campaign. It caught me off guard, but it was pretty sweet, man. It was pretty sweet to see that actually work out. Now Shao Yuan's gonna come over here to Chang'an.
Show them heat.
Very minor garrison. Can't destroy them right away. Let's just get rid of some stuff here. There we go.
Spread in all directions.
It's a big city. And while that's going on, Cao Ang is now going to move out.
Gather your strength.
Let's go.
China is people, not its oppressive warlords.
Okay. So we have some stuff to go take over out in the deserts. All of it will take time, but that is okay. We're moving. Losing some supplies. That happens, you know. It just happens. Macho moved away. Let's go down here to Gongzhou. We can muster our way up to go fight them and kill them. Alright, we'll build up that temple just for the hell of it. I've got all these nice benefits. My credibility is going up. Is there anything that I need to do for assignments right now? No, I think we're good. I've done a sufficient amount of things. Let's go potentially fight a major battle. Here's one of the more interesting battlefields, and I call it Chinese Helm's Deep. It's so damn cool. So right now I'm using my archers, my defenders of the heavens, right? Is that what you're called? Yeah, defenders of Earth. Okay, almost had it. Anyway, I'm using them to burn down my towers. My towers, they belong to me already. I'm just letting them borrow them, but now we're burning them down. After that, we can move in. So normally a battle like this would actually be super easy if I had a bunch of ranged units. My god, imagine if we did. They would get torn up, but because we don't, we're gonna have to fight through them, baby. All right, so we're fighting Liu Ji, Yu Wei, and Jue Jia. So we've got a few things to worry about. Right now we're looking at so many enemies who are coming towards us. It's gonna be very rough. It's gonna be nasty. But we're gonna do our best and see what we can do here. If we go look over here now, we can see that they just have a lot of units all plugged up. And if you haven't seen this very cool map, I mean, check this out. Imagine farming up here. My god, how do you even get it up here, pal? Like, is there a road? Because that's rather steep. That would be fairly difficult. Anyway, I want to read more about this type of farm layout because there's got to be some manner of inspiration for it, and I don't know everything. I know a decent amount about the time period, but I don't know about every farming technique. I mean, I've gone over Tunchian farming and all of that, but that's what we're looking at now. Not that we would need to fight that far down. Okay, here we go. 2 duels are happening. Got some burning bamboo. I'm at a point now where I don't pull people out as much in duels. I do it from time to time, but I just like to let them fight now. I'm just like, look, if you can win, great. If you can't win, get out. Just die.
Do not relent! To battle!
Sucho is a super cool guy though. He was known to be mindful and very serious too. He was known to be a fellow who liked to follow the rules and regulations. Pretty good guy.
Run! Hurry, move!
Okay. So these duels, while they're happening, we'll go check on what's happening right after one of them concludes. We've got to know who's gonna win. We've got 2 duels happening right now.
Kill them!
Like one over here. Someone better die soon. No, it's really crazy. It's also kind of weird, but I've become very attached to a lot of my fighters here. That's one gone. We have one more to worry about. I know a lot of their names, and for those who aren't like iconic characters, I still know their backstories. I gotta say, her outfit looks a little bit large for her. It might be the big boots, because she has a very delicate face, but the boots look very large. Maybe she's got big feet. I don't know. Like really big feet. Warrior's feet. He's just like, yeah, get her. Or get him. He's just cheering her on in the backdrop there. That's awesome.
There is no victory in death. Our general should fall back.
Who's gonna fall back? Is she gonna lose? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that she's gonna lose? Oh wait, no, I did actually pull her back because that is Cao Cao's wife. So I didn't want her to die. She fought for a long time. She didn't win. Hey, that's rude. Now we're gonna go kill him. How dare you? Someone murder this fool. 1,000 stabbings. Like 1,000 pardons, but instead we just stab him. So he's running now. He's getting out of here. He's like, I'm leaving. We'll be getting him though. Don't worry about it.
Seems inadvisable, so I will decline.
Hey man, I don't think you're gonna get away. I know you're trying. He's like, look, just let me go this way. I won the duel.
The enemy general fall.
You hit. So that's, oh wow, that was great timing. Explosive fire. I'm a cool guy. Anyway, so we're fighting over here. It's gonna be an awful, brutal battle. You can see thousands all in one location. And this is good. I mean, there's not too much else to do. We grind through, man. We grind through. Now, Wang Lin took a crap ton of damage. He nearly, or you're not Wang Lin. Tian Yu took a crap ton of damage. He like moved through and right away just got destroyed. He's at 10k health. He's at 9.6k, 9.5k, 8.7k. Tian Yu got thrashed. So that was a bad idea. Vanguards are very good at breaking through enemy formations. They get animations that allow them to just break on through. So now we're gonna get ready for another fight over here. That's much more important. That's when I was like, okay, I do have to go to the other side if I want to win this without taking too long, because Sucho is very good, but there's only so much that we're able to do without having to worry about that side. He will take a lot of damage if I just push him in. When you have that many foes, yeah, things get bad. So we have some enemies who are breaking, yet they still have a lot of troops left, meaning that we're gonna have to actually fight them. They're gonna rally up, then we'll have to fight them. They'll just have tough groups right behind my lines, and I probably should have charged at them a little bit more, because you can see them beginning to like regain some stuff. Like nearly 200 G militia in one group will be fighting. They kind of extended over my line because of what they did. They're out of arrows. See, what's crazy is that in his first few attacks, I just had to let them shoot the hell out of my troops. I hate doing that, but I had to there. So right now, my horsemen are moving in. We're attacking those who are still alive. We're dodging some bamboo trees. I need to use bamboo in my backyard. I think, oh, that's actually a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna plant some bamboo. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make a little wall of bamboo. Man, That never dawned on me. I've got a yard. I'll plant some damn bamboo. And then I'll combat. I'll just combat. That's all I got. Anyway, let's go to fast forward now before I lose my mind. Sword militia. Saber militia, go. So yeah, we're charging back in. Just look at the sheer amount of bodies. My god, man. We're stepping on comrades. They pushed us back pretty far. Oh, I think that was like one of the generals I just saw that we took out early on. Was it? No, it's not. Okay. Anyway, still fighting. Look at how much they have left. Not to mention they're bringing in all their archers.
Open fire!
All right. So we beat the guys over the bamboo trees. I'm bringing up a few of my defenders of Earth to go shoot down those blasted towers. That way there's less of them to worry about. Sucho is just waiting back here, but we're gonna use him for another attack. We're looking at over 2,900 enemies left. We're getting some kills still. They're moving over here. Settlement destruction is at 10%. They're at -2 morale because of it. And we are moving in. We're gonna take some stuff. It's gonna be a good day. We're in the winter of 216. 217 is coming. Tiger and leopard cab. They're still very much close by. Yeah, I'll be switching to the patch by Lubu episode 19 and Cao Cao episode 19. So by the time we get to those two 19s, I'll be using the beta patch and we'll be giving that a go. It should be pretty good. So here comes Suchu. I don't usually like to use him like this here, but I wanted to use his Earth Shattering Strike, which is by far one of the cooler moves. And I need to actually look at active move sets more. I'll probably do that carefully on my own time. But the reason why that's important is because if you get cool moves in their talent trees, they're probably worth investing into. What would be very cool too is if a iconic character had kids, he would inherit some of the abilities of the more famous parents. So I've pushed in my G militia, which means we were able to push them back, but there's still a clear delineation between our two lines. Constant combat. Constant moida. Sucho is still fighting. He's at 200 kills. Despite them having all those spears, he's still a very powerful man. He's not here to lose a battle today. We can fast forward a little bit and see. He's at 220. The goal is just to use Earth Shattering Strike as much as we can. The guy kills many with every strike. And here comes my own heavy spear guards. Finally moving in. These guys are wavering. I mean, that Earth Shattering Strike gets rid of their melee evasion as well. So now we get to move in our heavy spear guards. We get to take this location from them. Then I move him through. Then I let him go after a bunch of archers. He'll still take some damage. He's getting tired. He's winded. And so we go. And now he charges in. Usually I cut the fast forwarding, but today we're gonna leave it in. I keep trying new formats. If you guys like seeing every minute, let me know if you prefer the fast forwarding or if you just want to see like what's important, which I don't usually cut out much, but like what I would have cut out for that. Oh, there's a dead foe. We got her pretty early on. She did not make it, but what I usually cut out is like when I moved over to those two towers. I would have cut like maybe 5 minutes and you just would have been there because not much is happening over here. So I would have cut straight to that. So let me know which one you prefer, and comments are important. I do read them. I don't know why we're staring at a dead lady, but she's very dead. She's got lifeless eyes, very creepy, staring into your soul. Oh God, I hate it. Anyway, let's get out of there. That's creeping me out. We've already broken through over here. Through all my horsemen, we can now go hit more of them, more of their own horsemen. I'm using a few of my other tough fellows over here, my warriors of Yi. So they do retain their old retinues no matter what units they have. That's pretty cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. Finally beating them over here too. They're beginning to waver.
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
We won the battle. After extensive fighting, after extensive killing, we finally won the battle. It was a very long fight. It was a brutal fight. It was one that cost a lot of lives, but we finally destroyed this faction. Jia is done. We have very little to worry about, and the battle is won. Let's go. 1200 gained. Okay. Let's go look over here. We'll occupy it. We finally beat them. My poor archers, they never get to live for too long. They don't have the numbers to deal with the towers, but they do burn down the towers for me. That's all I really need them for.
Only by growth will
A rare talent. Who joined me? Who could have joined me? Jia is finally destroyed. It took a long time, but we finally got her. Who the hell are you? You don't really have anything for me. You're a partisan. Interesting. Very cool, but goodbye. If I want to hire someone good, I can go over here. We've got some decent characters out here. Kind of. Like 2. You're 57, or I would hire you. You're 44, that's not too bad. I could hire you. You could be a decent character, but I've got a lot already. I mean, I need more. I need a lot more than what I have. Family tree. Cao Fang, Cao Pi and Jingjiang have a child. Cao Ren has a child too. The family has grown. Not only Cao Fin needs a child, and Cao Jin. There's no one for you to marry, though. Yeah, there's no one for you to marry. We need more people out there for marriages, you know. But we can call it here, everyone. We did it. We did a great job. We have one less enemy to worry about. And when we are back, we'll have a new turn. We'll probably begin to expand down here and take these few empty locations. We'll probably get ready for a war with Wu very soon. We're finishing up our war with Surong. We'll continue to fight him, and we'll go after whoever else we need to. But we're finally gearing up for the final wars. We've got a few factions who like us, like Liu Zhang. Ba is okay with me. We can save Ba for later. Ba is not a big deal. Ba is like us cleaning up, going, okay, you know what? We got a few more things to really pick up. But you can see where I have all of my power now. All to the northeast, to the southeast, and they have everything else. I'm trying though. I really want Ma Xian to join me. That would be cool. Ma Xian would be a decent ally. Maybe. He owns a bit of land, so I feel like he'll be decent. But yeah, we're gonna take these lands up here. It's gonna be like a side project of mine, but we shall do it. Anyway, until then.